Okay, this is a preseason demo from the last preseason, or this preseason, well, whatever. It was from a month ago. This is a scrim between Team Yeye, which is the one I'm playing on, and Guerrilla Warfare, the David Redface team. Uh, this is a little bit more updated on how I like to play the map. I make a few big blunders. Part of it, though, is unfortunately, uh, I I do this thing where I troll a little bit. Uh, that's just unfortunately how I kind of do preseason scrims, and I couldn't find a better demo to really review. So we're just gonna go off of this. I'm sorry if
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I'm sorry if it's a little bit unprofessional, but
Four,
you know,
three,
gotta have a little bit of
two,
fun with these scrims. I
one.
do start off at AFK for a little bit. Didn't expect this to start, but I do come back pretty fast here. There we go. Yell at my team for reading us up before I was able to come back, but we're playing. This team likes to run cart heavy, so I instead go on the flank, I think? No, I go to cart. I don't know where my uh, uh, cart pushers went. There they are. Spy's caught. So yeah, now my heavy's on cart, so I'm rotating into the side house. I clear out a little bit. Uh, seeing my heavy look up in the sky, doing his thing. Scott's taunting. We're just having a good time on cart. I want to get my telly up as fast as possible so my medic can take it. Unfortunately, didn't really need to because she left a fair bit faster than it could build. I see the soldier and I realize I can't really help my scout in that fight, so I want to support my combo a little bit on hill on the back line. I did want that ammo though, and I got pretty greedy for it. Here, I just want to upgrade my telly because I'm expecting us to stay stuck here for a little while longer. So tellies are going to make this so much easier as we keep on sacking players. Yeah, I'm playing with my sniper. I'm seeing what I can find. I try to go into the side house from the back end to see if I can uh, get an interesting angle and catch the telly that was there. Here's a little bit of a blunder. Uh, I saw. I just wanted to disrespect that sniper, and I saw my heavy having his fists do out, so I was like, ah, I can walk forward. Uh, he hits those, so okay. Here I'm playing side house with my sniper. I see there's a lost base, so I want to help take it a little bit and force them back onto hill. From there, I do back up as I notice my heavy die. I like to work with whatever space I'm given, but that does mean I get a little bit impatient when my team's not looking forward. Noticing my combo is pretty good on hill, I went to support my flank, but not much I could do there as my scout goes down. So here we have a little bit of downtime. This is also a thing where, like, if you notice your team kind of hovers around the other side of the wall, don't be afraid to move it. Your dispenser if needed. Like if they hover around the left side, move your dispenser to the left. Or in this case, to the right side of that wall, just move the dispenser to the right. Here I'm trying to get a view of both tunnel and on hill to see what happens. I expect the spy to kind of run towards that back end to grab pack. Didn't find him, and I couldn't catch up fast enough to deal with that spy there. I get flashed, and I decide that getting on cart is my highest priority during that Uber. I get a spy pick before backing out. I'm gonna get killing the sniper before ultimately dying to the demo. They do loot since they're down so many players though. They do back up, and we get the cart. So
Additional
uh,
time has been awarded.
Yeah, the death is worth it. It wasn't a useless death. Treading 2 players for my life was yeah, I would say that's pretty worth it. Especially if you have a team that's willing to get on cart appropriately. Here I go to rotate on flank to help my flank members. I'll pass a mini as I expect my flank to get here. Do see my soldier, so I do move up. On top of these rocks is a new position that I'm kind of a fan of on flank. It's high ground that I can jump off of if needed to collapse onto someone, and I get a good idea of the area around me. I think normally I might have ran that from there, but I saw my spy gonna decloak on him, and I was just like, yeah, I'll just stay in, try to buy as much time as he tries to kill the mini. I think especially in lower divs, you can expect players to shoot the mini more than the player, and that leaves a really big opening for you to take advantage of. Anyways, you see the cart up the hill. You get the cap. Watch for players like that sniper who was peeking and got my demo, as well as other hiders like that heavy. I guess I actually forgot about that heavy entirely. But you do get hiders up there, so if your team can clear it out, good for them. I'm helping my flank a little bit. I heard the spy get caught, though my power does go down, so I'm looking around for the spy, and yeah, the spy is called under, so I went to go peek, and there he was. I see an Uber, so here I'm just trying to help out on cart, get a little bit of cart time. I get a gun up and try to take as much space as possible. This is a little bit unfortunate because we are pinched big door and on cart, so I tried to run to where I thought was going to be safe and get revolver down because of it. I think that play in general is correct. I think if I had slightly better DM, that spy would have died. Alright, new round. Let's see what happens here. I like to do Eureka effect rollout on this map. It's probably the only like real usage of my telly is just for this rollout.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Alright, here I go for a funny play. I mean, you're free to experiment however you want. I don't recommend doing this unless you are confident that it's not going to get sapped. It's a kind of a trick that I sometimes do where I put the gun in a funny spot and I pull it back when it's time. Here, I'm pretty sure it works out for me pretty well. I'm not really looking at it because there's a few more seconds past when the gates open where they shouldn't be peeking it. Do keep my eye on it from this point though, because people should start feeding. Yeah. End up getting a 2K both on the sniper and the scout. I saw the demo was spamming my gun out, and I knew I had to back, so picked up my gun and backed out a little bit. I see that we have a lot of ground, so I'm just kind of throwing a little bit and moving a little bit more forward. I think the passive position is much better long run, but I saw that I could get away with taking space and have it more aggressive. So as soon as I noticed my combo playing a lot further behind my gun, that was a sign that I needed to back up. Here you kind of see me playing back because I'm expecting my team to start moving back. But they instead stay aggro on first. So at that point I'm just like, okay, I'll just come back in and start building a gun. I see us actually starting to back out this time. So at this point I just give up on building at first and grab my dispenser and leave.
The enemy has received additional time.
At first I wanted to start building the next to spawn so I could upgrade faster. But I noticed that we kind of needed the coverage on cart. They do a weird tunnel uber, and somehow my gun stays alive with 8 HP. That's does go down there, which is a little bit unfortunate. I was feeling very proud about keeping it alive. This is a little bit unfortunate because my reaction timing is a little bit slow. I do stop my medic from dying, but I feel like I could have reacted a little bit faster to the bomb as well as to the sniper and the cart and whatnot. Reaction speed means a lot. So if it's something that you can practice, it's a really nice skill to have. Here I should have helped my scout rather than try to hit my gun. Again, it's just a reaction to the situation. Can't always commit to your gun when something else is happening around you. And I feel like that's a blunder I made a lot this scrim. Whether it's regardless of whether it's because I was taking it seriously, blunders are blunders. Here, just take the time to keep on looking around for Spy. Spy's dead right now, so there's no real need to worry. I built a telly. For like stacking players in the cart, and it's Spy time. So here I should be looking around for Spy, making sure that there's no more decloaks onto my gun. I noticed that there's an Uber, and I was kind of expecting a sap, but instead they went for a Spy Cat play, and I was caught out in the middle of all that. I also didn't realize that we were at this side, but that was probably my own fault for not paying attention. Second, this is a play that I recommend doing where if you don't have a level 3 up right away, like let's say you're just building a new gun, just build it on the ground, like around this area. Level it up with a jag. I waited a little bit before upgrading it, so it would finish shooting that soldier. I'm getting my dispenser up from my medic to use as a body shield. I really like utilizing that pack behind the one that I took. It's a very good pack to use. Now that I have a level 3, I'm gonna put it up on the crate. Right, and I'm pretty much set for the rest of this point. I can upgrade my dispenser, I guess, but no real need to. Usually I'd try to look around, but I think at this point everyone's just trying to have fun. My team is 3 up, but I think I am able to hold this point without them capping somehow. So we get our first spawn wave, and we should get our second in a few seconds. And yes, I'm just using this downtime, just looking around for spies. There's not really much to do. You could go AFK if you felt like it. Heat up a pizza. Uh, but yeah, they don't at this point. They don't have enough time to cap last, and it's just a feed for logs. But you can kind of see how I've kept my gun alive and how I positioned it. So that's already the strength of this demo that I was looking for, and versus like the outcome of this whole scrim. And yeah,